Hey, call me Shape. And today I'm reacting to a video titled 37 Nurse, Childless and Single, Thinks She's the Prize. Let's get right into it.
To the girls like me, I am 37 years old. I have never been married. I've never really been in an actual relationship. I don't count none of that stuff. And I also have never been pregnant. I've never had children, right? Society will make you feel like you are missing out on things. But I just want you to know that what's meant for you will not miss you. What's meant for you will not miss you. People are always like, Lee, you could have been married by now. You're beautiful. You're smart. You should have stayed with so-and-so and figured it out. What part of what's meant for you will not miss you are y'all missing? No man, no job, no opportunity, no child. What's meant for me in my life will never miss me. And am I perfect? Absolutely not. Do I sometimes, succumb to those societal norms, those thoughts that come with those societal norms? Of course. But then I remember, you're that girl. And it's always coming from someone that I would never trade places with. I look at your life and I'm like, no. I don't think people realize how good my life has been. I have never stayed all night worried about a man. Never. Have my feelings been hurt? Of course. But distress? No. And once that frontal lobe develops, baby, logic, right? I don't think people realize how good I've had it. My family has literally done everything for me. They really held true to taking care of your children. I am 37 and I just paid for where I live for the last 2 months. Before that, I have never in my life paid a rent or not a nothing.
So you're a grown-ass child. You're 37 years old and you never paid rent because your family paid rent for you this entire time? And she wondered why she's not married, never had a relationship, but she got smashed before, okay, because she said she was never pregnant, so she's been getting the D before. And she says the argument, what's meant for you will not miss you. Well, baby girl, what if single and childlessness is meant for you? What if a cat and box wine is meant for you? You ever thought about that? What if that won't miss you? This idea that you're definitely going to get a husband because you're destined for it doesn't make any sense. And also, you're talking about trading places. I never trade places with you. Why would someone want to trade places with you? What, 37? You're long in the tooth? Okay, you probably can't even have kids anymore? Anyway, I found this video interesting as well. Take a look.
Y'all, where are the girlies that never had a boyfriend? I'm 36. I've never had a boyfriend. Quite frankly, people think that I'm crazy, but I think that my first boyfriend is going to be my husband. I'm convinced, because number one, for me to even think about making you my boyfriend, I must really like you. I don't really be liking people like that. I want to be one of those girls that can see people oh, I love him. I can't. I feel like I got too much common sense to just be falling in love. Love is a choice, babes. A choice. Sometimes I feel like I'm too realistic for love. I've always been a very logical girly. I'm Delulu for fun. But I've always been a very logical girly where I'm yeah, this don't make sense. Yeah, this ain't gonna line up. Yeah, the way you live your life is not gonna rock with me. Yeah, I don't really see us having a future because this is what I want.
You see, your future is not just about what you want. A lot of women, they make this mistake. It's not just about you. What man do you know is sitting around saying to themselves, well, gee, I would love to have a woman with no experience dating. She's 37 years old and she thinks she's the prize. And on top of that, she's a nurse. Okay, one of the worst occupations to date a girl because, they're notorious for cheating on. But besides that, she wants her first boyfriend to be her husband. This is arrested development, guys. This is arrested development. So many women are beyond delusional, okay? Their scripture, their Bible is Disney, okay? They believe they're going to have a Disney outcome, okay? They're the little princess. They're in for a rude awakening, I'm telling you. Anyway, I thought this video was interesting as well. Take a look.
All right, so I'm holding open interviews today. I am looking for a man who can cut grass better than me, okay? Also, somebody to take my trash out, somebody to wash my cars, and just be, damn near like an electrician as well. I need you to be able to fix things. I need you to be good with your hands, okay? Pay is negotiable. Now, if you're interested, inbox me, but comment down below and I got you. I'll reach out, okay?
Well, at least she's willing to pay for it. You know, I could see that she wants a man for trash, lawn, washing her cars. I mean, you might as well just hire your local, I was about to say Mexican, that's going to sound real effed up, but hire somebody that does landscaping, okay? He's going to cut your grass. He probably knows how to wash cars, and everyone knows how to take the trash out, okay? So you just date someone that does lawn care in your neighborhood. You should see them every morning anyway, ride around the neighborhood trying to cut some grass, okay? And this is how bad it's gotten for women. This is how bad that now she wants to pay for a man. But maybe this is the better solution. Maybe this is the better solution. Anyway, I thought this video was interesting as well. Take a look.
I'm in my mid-30s and I struggle so much to connect with women who have partners that are providers. I know this about myself. There's a level of envy in a way. I'm envious of them. And I struggle to empathize a lot of the times. Like, I really do. Because it's literally just me. Like, I have to keep a roof over my head. I have to keep up with my health. I have to keep up with my happiness. I have to keep up with my dog. I know that's first world problems. But just like, all these things I'm doing by myself, and I know there are a lot of people out there that can relate. And as humans, we are not meant to be individual creatures. We haven't evolved past that. We are still meant to be communal, and we are meant to be in groups and herds and in packs. And so to be in your mid-30s doing all of this stuff, it's exhausting. It's exhausting. And it's so crazy when I think about it, because growing up, I was taught you need to be able to take care of yourself. You shouldn't depend on anybody. Definitely don't depend on a man. Like, that was a whole spiel that was ingrained over and over and over again. And I'm on my 6th apartment in New York City by myself. And that was a goal. That was always like, get your own space, take care of yourself. I'm gonna tell you right now, in my mid-30s, I hate living by myself.
You see what I'm saying? She just admitted it. This wasn't nature. This was nurture. She was taught by the feminist, you got to take care of yourself. You got to take care of yourself. But newsflash, you're not going to like take care of yourself, okay? Being responsible for your own happiness, your living expenses, and your dog. All right, you can do it, but are you happy doing it? People always talking about, oh, I want to be married, but I want to be happy married. As if everyone's happy being single. Look, being married, it's not easy. Okay, it's hard work because you're working with somebody else and you guys have to compromise. You have to come to agreements and you have to work together. It's not easy to work for a team, to play on a team, especially if you're a woman and you have to submit. Okay? But let's look at the alternative. She's on her 6th apartment in New York and she envies women who are dating provider men. And let me tell you this, if a man's going 50-50 with you, he's still providing. I know y'all want someone to pay all the bills, but if someone doesn't pay all the bills, you got to pay all the bills by yourself. Is that better? Okay, is that better? I'm just saying, is that really better? Anyway, I thought this is pretty interesting. Take a look. She said, by the way, before I even play the video, she says, I just got fired. Look at this attractive woman. She just got fired. Take a look.
Cool. Now I'm 30, unemployed, and single. So if you're looking for a winner, hello. Fuck.
30, unemployed, and single sounds like a loser to me, but she is attractive. So maybe, just maybe, if you hop on Hinge, you show that you're very feminine, okay? You show that you're cooperative, and you understand a man can add a lot of value into your life, even provide you a place to stay. Because in a few months, you're going to be homeless, okay? So the last thing you want to do is going to be 30, single, unemployed, and homeless, okay? So I hate to say it, but a man is the solution. I know a lot of women, y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all don't want to hear a man is the solution, but a man is a solution. And on top of that, you know what's great about having a man? You got built-in protection. You got someone that's concerned about you, always going to be thinking about your whereabouts, like as far as how can I protect you, provide for you, take care of you. You know, you have someone that could be your rock. Okay, and it allows you to roam through this world freely. Because everybody wants freedom, but they don't understand. Freedom comes at a cost. Okay, freedom comes at an absolute cost. Freedom is not free. Okay, and if you don't have any boundaries, you're not free either. You're just in chaos. Okay, so you're going to need structure. I'm telling you, a man is the route to go. I'm just saying. I feel like a genius by saying a simple answer. Anyway, here's a black woman that's clearly mad at black men. Her video says, black men ruin black women's image. Talk about accountability. Take a look.
Okay, I just came from group And I saw this online, and a black woman just said the same thing in group. And I'm just like, what the hell is wrong with y'all? Y'all on some crazy stuff. This whole notion that it is black men that told the world that black women are undesirable, that we are lazy, that we are welfare queens, that we are Jezebels, that we are hypersexual, that we're not wife material, that we are ugly, that we are all these things. It wasn't black men. History lesson would tell you it was white men. In order for them to keep white domination, to uphold white supremacy, everyone had to look at the black woman as if something was wrong with her. It was not black men who did this. They don't even have the power to destroy an image. It was not them. Okay? It was just, you see dumb black men, colonized black men, conquered black men who reiterate the same talking points, who have the same thinking processes. And those men you don't give attention to. You just look and you say, do I need to kill him or not? Other than that, I just ignore you. But most black men don't think like that. They don't have a negative view of the black woman, because if they did, they have a negative view of themselves.
I have such a positive view on this woman. I can't even think straight. I can't think straight. When I look at her, all I see is Tig old biddies. That's all I see. My eyes are like melons, blah, blah, blah. That's all I see. You know what I'm saying? I can't concentrate, okay? But she makes a good point. It's not black men's fault. We didn't tell the world that you guys were undesirable, lazy, hypersexual, Jezebels, and last but not least, welfare queens. It wasn't us, okay? Lyndon B. Johnson's the one that pushed the Great Society Act. The Great Society Act. And in their Great Society, they seen households without men in it, okay? In order to get support from the Great Society Act, a woman had to be by herself raising her kids, and a man cannot be in the house. Just think about that, okay? Now, like she said, we don't got the power to do this. I don't got the power to ruin black women's image. We don't own nothing. Do we own NBC, CNBC, MSNBC? Do we own any of this stuff? We don't own nothing. And these are the platforms that continue to destroy the black woman's image. On top of that, I'm going to say this, on top of that, people look to our celebrities as representative of the black community. They're not. I don't think Sexy Red represents black women. I don't think Cardi B represents black women. But if you're outside the black community, you think so. If you don't know any black people, I live in New Jersey. If you don't live in the suburbs, you don't know what white people are. If you don't live in the hood, you don't know what black people are. We have two communities of people that, whether they hate or like each other, they're unfamiliar with each other because they don't live amongst each other. If the only black woman you could refer to is on your radio, is on your YouTube music video, then of course you're not going to have a great image of black women. But unless you grew up next to them, your mom was friends with them, your daddy was friends with them, they're your uncles, your aunties, your cousins, it's a different scenario. So we did not ruin the black women's image. We did not. Okay? But now with TikTok, a lot of black girls are online shaking their ass, twerking everywhere. Black women are twerking everywhere. I don't know why. Twerking should be for your man behind closed doors. We don't mind the twerking, but twerking is something you do for your man behind closed doors. And if you're going to practice it, don't videotape yourself doing it. Okay? You and your homegirls can practice twerking. I don't got no problem with that. But don't videotape yourself doing it. Do it in the privacy of your homes, not at a Lululemon, not at a steakhouse. Anyway, I thought this video was pretty interesting. Take a look. Hey, listen up, Shape Squad. Are you tired of being ignored by women? Well, download my free ebook, Be Attractive and Shut Up. It's going to teach you how to master attraction, build unshakable confidence, and win with women without words. Because chances are you're not ugly, you just talk too damn much. So download my free ebook, Be Attractive and Shut Up, and take control of your dating life right now. Now let's get right back to the content.
Please don't let the internet fool y'all. Black men still prefer black women. I know on the internet they try to make it seem like black men just don't want us, hate our guts, but baby, in real life, black men want black women. Ain't no drought in the real world. It's only on the internet where y'all get into these, oh, male versus female, black men don't want black women. That's only on the internet, babe. Because in real life, yeah, black men still checking for us. Every black man I know in real life is still trying to love on a black woman, build with a black woman, make a family with a black woman. Black men still love us. They still want us. They still need us. I just feel like I need to say that because it's not being said enough. Y'all letting these insecure little podcasters get online and spread this rhetoric. And if you tell a lie so many times, people will start believing it. So I'm here to tell y'all, don't believe the hype. Please don't let the
I like how she said the insecure podcasters, right? Because everyone knows I'm not an insecure podcaster. No way, no how. Okay, not at all. Okay, even though I believe that in the manosphere, in this community where we communicate to men exclusively, there are a lot of bad actors, okay? And I choose not to be one of them. So I'll tell the truth. Black men, we do prefer black women. We do. But we also don't mind other women, okay? We also don't mind other women. Now, what we want to do as black men, we want to seek women who's going to cooperate. We don't want a headache. We don't want a welfare queen. We don't want a woman with a bunch of children. We don't want a woman who's going to be our headache, okay? And everyone knows we like curvy women. And now, curvy women used to be almost exclusively black. But now we have curvy women of all races. Okay, we have curvy women of all races. I made a post on my community post on my YouTube channel, and I seen a curvy white woman, and it was titled, and it was a meme. I just reposted it. It was a meme. I didn't make the meme, but it was titled Black Woman's Kryptonite. Okay, this is black woman's worst nightmare. And I thought it was funny, and that post almost got 1,000 likes and hundreds of comments. And black women were mad about it. Now, white women, they get accused of this too. Here's a white woman that a man commented on her page, said, "You are built for black men only." And she was not happy about it. Take a look.
I will never understand why people are so comfortable saying the most absurd things on somebody else's. No.
She rejects it. Now, I did some snooping. I'm like, why did they say she was built for black men? I couldn't find out why. I had to do some research. And I found this video. This video proves why men say she was built for black men. Take a look. Wow. Yeah. Let me play that with the sound, because I think it's actually wilder with the sound.
On the block list, that's if that pussy trash on polo.
Wow. That thing jumps. Okay, they didn't say she belonged. They didn't say she's built for black men for no reason. That thing is jumping. That thing is jumping. Wow. That thing is jumping. I mean, listen, I don't know how many times I gotta say it. That shit is jumping. That shit is doing that. Dude, I can't even speak. I can't even speak. Okay, so look, white girl, I know you might not be happy with the fact that people think you're built for a black man, but all they're trying to do is say that you are curvaceous. You're curvaceous, baby. Anyway, I thought this video was interesting as well. The lady says, snow bunnies look at wealthy brothers as an easy scam. Take a look.
After the Shannon Sharp situation, can we just admit that snow bunnies and senorita bunnies look at wealthy ethnic black American men as an easy lick? And I'm sorry, half of the NFL and Kanye West and Tiger Woods, that they're just feel like they're just easy to scam and easy to come up. After the
Now, here is a biracial looking black woman disparaging women that are not black. It's so funny. It's always the biracial ones. It's always the biracial people pushing for blackness harder than everybody else. I love y'all. I accept y'all being black, but I won't lie. It looks so interesting to me when you look like you are of multiple races, shaming one of the races that you look like you could be a part of. Now, to her point, she says snow bunnies are essentially gold diggers, right? And this is a very prejudiced, racial thing to say. Very prejudiced. I'm telling you, I don't believe every white girl is a gold digger. In fact, gold digging doesn't have a race. You can find Asian girls who gold dig, white girls, black girls, Spanish girls. A lot of people that like gold could be of any races. Any race, any ethnic group could be digging for gold. Okay, so I'm not going to suggest that if you're a white girl, you just want a man's money if he's playing in a professional sport. Now, I will say this. I do believe white women tend to like famous athletes. I don't know as if they know that their family would condemn them if they date a black man, unless that black man played a professional sport, which, by the way, their fathers, their uncles, the men in their family might watch those sports, so they might actually give them a pass to date black athletes, okay? That's what I personally think. I don't have no definite evidence on this. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I just feel like, race matters a lot less when you play a professional sport, and everybody loves professional sports, even racist white people. Now, on top of that, let's just be honest here. Brittany Renner, she's completely a gold digger, and she's black or part black. Okay, Superhead, black, part black. There's other girls I can name. You know what I'm saying? She also said senorita bunnies. I never heard that term before. It's nobody senorita bunnies. But again, I think girls, a lot of women want to use a man to climb the financial ladder. And even though Shannon Sharpe got finessed by a white girl, I don't think it's all white girls. Now, he should have known better. He should have known better in the sense of there's no way you thought your old ass was bagging a young 19-year-old white woman off of the way you look. See, that's why one of the things I'm so happy about me personally in my life is that I know what genuine desire is. Women have liked me. I've been chased by women my entire life. It's hard for a lot of men to believe this, but when you are attractive, you literally do just that. You attract. People are drawn to you. So if you've never been chased by women your entire life, let me tell you something. You might not be attractive, and it's okay. But that's why people like Shannon Sharpe, they've had to rely on their career, on their money to get girls, but then they turn around and act like they got it like that. That's the issue. You cannot pretend like a girl genuinely desires you unless she genuinely desires you. Okay? If a girl starts selling you $50,000 a cheek, you got to know she is trying to take your money. You got to know it. I don't know. You got to know that you can't tell a girl that you don't know that you're going to choke her. And she's white. You got to know this kind of stuff. But a lot of you guys, let's tell the truth. Y'all never had girls like that. Y'all never got girls like that. And it's okay. I don't shame you for it. But I just think that when you get into the industry like this, stop trying to act. Stop trying to act like you're that dude. If you're not him, don't act like you're him. Because a girl's going to show you quickly that you're not. That she knows you're not. Okay, and nobody's running around saying Shannon Sharpe is the most attractive black man to touch the face of the earth. And every woman of any race believes that, okay? But is he successful and wealthy? Yes, he is. And that, my friend, is why people use him as a lick, okay? Now, this is one of my favorite content creators personally. I really like her message. One of the reasons why I like her message is because as she talks, she does some kind of activity that is valuable to men. You ever notice that? And in her video, it says, ladies, are you an investment or a liability? Great question. Take a look.
As a woman, are you an asset or a liability? I know you just scream you're an asset, but let's be real. Some of us are liabilities. Men already know. They can look at us and tell who is a spender and who doesn't know how to make money. Let's be real. He knows if you are living above your means because a real man, he knows his numbers. Okay, so let's do the math. If you spend $1,000 a month on maintenance on yourself, on hair, nails, and lashes, you probably got a car note and insurance. That's about $1,200 a month. Let's talk about living expenses. You at least spending $1,500 to $1,800 a month. Talk about monthly entertainment. You know the girlies like to shop, so you at least spending $2,000 on shopping and entertainment. All of that adds up to $5,700 per month. And here's the deal. Your habits and your bills, they don't stay yours. They become his. I already know. In your brain, you thinking, oh, he can't afford me. No, that's not true. He can afford you. He just don't want to. I know you don't want to hear this, but because you are a liability, not an asset. Most men don't spend like that unless they are a seven-figure by the name of Jigga. Most men with money, they are frugal, and they want a woman that will not spend up all their money and actually is low-key, know how to make money, double money, and can build with them. Spending drains, pretty fades, but a woman that knows how to multiply, that is an asset that a man will never let go. As a woman,
I like the fact that she sat and she made some kind of coffee looking drink and she poured the water in and, poured the water from the Brita into, the hot water heater, and she had a little glass cup and she took out some kind of package. I don't know what this package is. By the way, guys, if you know, let me know. But ultimately, she made an incredible point. And that point is, a lot of you women are just liabilities. You don't understand. A lot of women want something so bad. They look at life as what can they get out of people, but they need to ask themselves this question: what's in it for men? What's in it for men? I know you want your bills paid. I know you want your grass cut. I know you want me to take out the trash. I know you want these things, but what's in it for me? Now, one of the first ladies says she's willing to pay for it. That makes a lot of sense, okay? It's a gig economy. Get your ass on Craigslist and tell people you need these services, and you will find a man that can supply that. But too many women come online thinking that men are just free and you can just go out there and get you a man and he can do all this stuff for you, and you think that you're entitled to it. It doesn't work that way. One of the worst things you could do and be for a man is be unappreciative. I will do anything for a woman that appreciates it, but for a woman that doesn't, I'm out of there. Anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel blowing up. I appreciate you guys. Sign up to my memberships. Memberships are live right now. Join the Silver Squad or the Gold Squad. I appreciate your support. Check out some of my other videos, and I'll see y'all over there.